There is a recent post in Reddit talking about the uh, Bitcoin and Apple, which performance better in the last 1 year. To verify that claim, I actually very quickly to did a visualization for that. So to go to Yahoo Finance, I can download, I can basically search and download the whole year's data for both Bitcoin and Apple. Just search it and download the CSV, and then I put it in the the Google spreadsheets, put them together, and mark the symbol for each item. Either is BTC or is Apple. And once we have the data, everything becomes very easy. We can just go to Columns AI and just like connect the Google spreadsheets just by input the ID, and everything looks good. And then we can start into visualize it. Here, let's do the just like the max close between these two symbols, and I want to pivot by the symbols, so I can just click the symbols here, and we can see there are two different lines, but because Bitcoin price is way higher than Apple, so it's not showing much big difference. So we need to normalize them by just showing the percentage change or delta change. Here we can choose the value base as the first value, which means all the subsequent values will be calculated the delta based on the first value. First value is basically 1 year ago at January 13th on 2021. To differentiate these two different the lines, I want to do different color for BTC. Let's say using orange, and Apple we using let's say dark blue. And like I said, we want the percentage, not just a delta. Delta is like still too big difference. So once you click percentage, you can see this line literally is how Apple the stock price goes by percentage. That this percentage final value is based on the first value. And then if you think this is like too dull, we can just use in different way, like use area to get some more color if this is what we want. So here you can still see how the performance day by day. And the more interesting thing is basically if you want to do animate the whole process from day one to the last day in the time range, you can select playback time. Let's say I want to play the whole thing in 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Let's use in like 10 seconds. It will just like play the whole thing for you. And you can see the percentage changes keep going. Apple is basically, sometimes lower, but eventually it's beat Bitcoin. And you can see final for 1 year return, Apple gets 33%, and Bitcoin is 6.95, like 7%. Depends on the day, right? I mean, most recently, if you look at the last like 1 month, indeed, Apple eventually wins in this race. Next, if we want to put this animated visual as a story, we can say AAPL versus BTC 1 year diff, and then you can save a story. And we can share with people like with this animated changes in 10 seconds. Yeah, hope you like it.